There's our introduction.
We are at the Chattahoochee National Forest. Chattahoochee.
Northern Georgia.
Yeah. It's called Andrews Cove Campground, and it's great. There's a stream that goes right through the middle of the campground.
It's great depending on what your level. If you're expecting nothing, it's great.
Well, yeah, there's no electric and there's no water. There's a water station. There's a pump, like looks like a hand pump. Is it a hand pump water?
Yeah, it's just a spigot.
But they're dry campsites. But great as in the kids will play in the water the whole time. I think this should be a summertime one so they can come and like sit in the cold water and cool off. This will be a really nice one in the summertime.
So we're in the Blue Ridge Mountains too? Is this all that area?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
I just know
Appalachian Mountains. Appalachian Trail, the beginning of the Appalachian Trail. Springer Mountain is like right over one of these ridges or
something.
There's a trail.
There's a trail that starts in this campground that you can take to the Appalachian Trail. We're going to try that. I don't know how far we get. It's like 2 hours. It's 2 miles to reach the connecting Appalachian Trail. I think we're just going to go and then come back. We're not going to make it there.
Depending on the weather.
Oh, yeah. So we did see the forecast. It's supposed to rain not the whole weekend. I think Sunday.
Today's nice.
There's like 60% chance of rain on Sunday. Yeah. But we decided to come camping anyways, because you can't just be fair weather campers. Our kids have to be resilient and learn how to camp in the bad weather too. But what I want to show you this camp trip is we ditched our, ARB fridge? So we ditched the ARB fridge because we outgrew it. How many gallons was it?
It was liters. It was like their middle. It was their middle tier one.
Well, we outgrew it. We couldn't fit anything in there, and I wasn't a huge fan of the organization of it. Like every time you needed something, you had to pull all your stuff out.
It's like a cooler. You had to open the top, pull everything out, get to the bottom.
Steve was smart, and when we like pack on the way to camping, he would put like breakfast food on top, so that when you needed it in the morning, it would be right there. In order of operations. But we upgraded to a 12-volt
refrigerator.
Like just a fridge. We put a fridge in the van. We have a fridge in the van now, and it's awesome. It's got a freezer, so now we can do ice. We can have ice cream while we're camping. I'm super pumped about that.
So I just stole the. So they make a bigger ARB refrigerator. A couple of companies make bigger ones, but it was the same concept where it was horizontal instead of vertical. And meaning we would have lost more space in the van. So this way we went up instead of out. And the fridge that I bought was like a dorm style fridge that is essentially the same size as like the biggest ARB you could have bought. But it's the refrigerator is upright and the fridge and the freezer stacked on top of that. It literally is a refrigerator.
And you have the door storage too. So I think
but it is 12 volt, so it runs off the van and not 120 volt. And I got the idea because it seems like a lot of RVers or like people with campers or trailers and stuff like that are removing their a lot of them seem to be replacing the fridge. I can't think of what the fridge is now. It's like propane / 120 or something like that, and a lot of them are just going with 12 volt fridges. And then this is our test run. So it's it's a little bit of a Frankenstein operation right now. I got wires and batteries and everything all kind of just plugged in. Whoop, there he goes.
Whoa, Finn's in the water.
Finn just went swimming.
That's okay.
All right,
I have
dude.
spare clothes. You're okay, dude.
You're fine.
It's okay. Keep playing, honey. Keep playing. We've got spare clothes. You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine. Keep playing.
I knew that was going to happen.
So we'll do a walk around of the fridge setup in a little bit. Penny's napping right now. Well, supposed to be napping. I see her little head and Barbie pop out of the tent. And I can see it bouncing up and down. She's not sleeping at all. So she was really close to sleeping on the way up here. Didn't fall asleep. Then we got here and woke all the way up. So now she's just gonna she's not going to go to. I want to try and do a hike, either the hike here. Someone drove through the campground and told us about a beautiful lookout. That's 15 minutes down the road.
Bell Mountain.
Beautiful lookout. I might try and get us there. But I'd like to go for a hike. Finn's tiptoeing his way around because they both took their shoes off. And he's playing again, so I think he's fine. He's just wet. He's going to lose a frisbee down the stream. Yeah, they're going to play in the stream the whole weekend, which is fantastic because our campsite. So this campground's not really meant for trailers. They have parking spots and then tent pads.
It's borderline meant for cars.
Yeah, there's some tight spaces.
This is more. I've been in hiking campsites that have been a little more elbow room.
Yeah, I think I want to walk around and check all the other campsites out and see which ones would be good for us. So I found one with a longer driveway. But the tent pad is like separate from where the driveway is because they don't expect you to have a camper here. But we fit, which is the whole reason we have our tow behind, because we can fit places that you can't normally get to. I don't know which I love.
Somebody would do if they like showed up here with like a tow behind.
Well, at least rec.gov has all the pictures of the sites, so you can see that some of the spots are tight.
Some people.
I don't think they would, but I specifically looked on the site to see if it said no trailers, and it doesn't. So yeah, you're right. Somebody could reserve it if they weren't savvy enough to look at the pictures first.
I mean, ours is just 12 feet, and it's not. Yeah. Did you get video?
There's one long driveway, and then there's one group site. I want to see the group site. There's a group site that 10 people and 4 cars can fit at. So I'd like to drive over there and check that one out. But this is only $12 a night.
The only downside is it's literally right next to the road.
Yeah.
And I would imagine, like, it's noisy right now. I'm sure it's gonna die down, but I'm sure in the summer, a lot of motorcycles, a lot of sports cars, stuff like that. A lot of idiots. But what, dude?
Finn's going in the water.
Again.
Is he in the camera view? Yes. So guys, you see that blue piece of that blue rectangle? Yeah. That is called a flash, and that is what our trail is. So every now and then we're gonna see a blue flash on a tree, and that's gonna tell us we're on the right trail.
Mom, but
And it says Andrews Cove Trail. That's the name of this trail, Andrews Cove.
But I want to get all the maps.
Okay.
So how long is this trail?
I think it's 2 miles, but it reaches the evolution. What?
There's a grass bike.
There's a grass pokey.
Ah!
Yeah, there's a pokey.
That's a pokey.
It's a thorn bush. Let's not play with the thorns.
Come on, honey.
What time is it? Let's see what time is it.
2:48.
2:48. Let's see how far we go. Hey, did you find it? Did you find the next blue blaze? Look, is that the blue blaze? That means we're on the right trail. Good job.
Maybe when they get a little bit older, I could take one in. We can go camp
Oh.
and then hike out.
Yeah.
Or we can.
Come on, Penny. Come on. What? You need to go potty?
I need to go.
You need to go poop? Okay. Dad. Penny's gotta go poop. I was gonna do a bush sweep. Thanks, Penny. Carry my jacket for me?
No.
Alright, use me then. going hiking. We're gonna go on a hike in the woods. You wanna go on a hike? Let's go hiking. Here we go. Do you want to sing a song, Penny? No. Whoa, it's a monster! Oh, it's a scary monster! Oh, you're so scary. Let's keep going. Nice job, guys! Okay, potty break. We got, Penny gave up. I want to say 5 minutes in. I got her on my shoulder. See how far we can go. Made it to the second blue blaze before she quit. Let's go see if we can find Gus and Finn. Hi, Penny.
That way.
That way.
Yeah, that way.
There's a spider that will be probably face level with her. See him?
Oh,
Right
no.
there?
Oh, get the camera up closer. Don't hit.
Dad,
Come down. Yep, go. Keep going. You good. Go to the next blue blaze.
What?
hey, hit me down.
What are you doing? Roll over. Are you stuck? What happened? What happened?
How about my
Did you fall over?
what?
Did you just get up by yourself? Did you just tell me to walk all the way down here so that you can just get up? Christmas photo shoot.
All right. Everyone say cheese.
Gus, can you stop bouncing the stick?
Gus, look this way.
I
Finn,
got
Finn,
booger.
can you lean on the wiper t-shirt?
I mean,
Look at Mom. Finn, look at Mom.
Look at me over here.
Penny, look at Mom.
Penny, lean against the rock. All right, everyone say cheese. Come on. Can't see everybody. Get your finger out of here.
but was I a zombie?
I hope not.
I'll start cooking some
How far did you make it?
half mile.
No, you can't hit the stick. Here, hold it like this. Pretend it's a fishing pole.
Right out for
All right, let's we're gonna go back down the hill.
For the camera, Penny.
Hi, come on. I'm getting on your head.
No, you're not gonna hear my head.
Why?
Turn around. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I gotta hold the camera. I got the backpack. Are you doing something or can I walk?
You okay? Say hi to the camera, buddy.
Hi. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your plan for dinner?
Steak over a fire. And then rice and curry. Boiled rice and curry. That's it. Out of a bag. They had marshmallows and crackers, cheese and crackers and pepperoni.
That's probably their dinner.
Dinner of champions. So we're gonna try something new. Let's see if this works. Just give it about 5 minutes. Get the steak.
What are you doing, Penny?
Mom, just finished.
Hey, Finn, hands to yourself, please. Finn, hands to yourself. That's not your fault.
This is our new setup. It's still a work in progress. But this is our door fridge that we got off Amazon. And that's literally what it is. And then freezer up here. It's about half. It was half the price of what some
Did
of
you
the
add that lock?
overland. No, this came with it. This was like half the price of what some of the overland companies were charging for their refrigerators. But their refrigerators, imagine that just laying flat and opening up this way instead.
So we keep all of our dry goods in this bucket. And then we have our fridge right here. So all the food is in the back of the van. That's where we keep our food. We got to figure out an awning for this.
Yeah. So this is a 12-volt fridge. So underneath, I have two Blue Top Optimum batteries. It's 100. So they're 55 amp hours. So 110 amp hours total, which actually gave us about 3 days last time I tested it.
We can do it in the dry area if you want.
Yeah, let's gonna stop the rain. It's literally Monster Garage together. I'm just trying to make sure everything works before I do like a permanent hookup for the batteries. And then we got some Milwaukee pack out drawers just to utilize that space over there. So we'll have those sitting on top of the batteries, and then I'll put tools and stuff in there. So, and then there's a DC to DC. I don't know what you want to call it. DC to DC is all I know. It's red arc, and what that does is it allows us to charge off either the alternator in the truck, solar panels, or actually have it plugged in on shore power. So that is still kind of all in the works right now. I'm just trying to make sure that this will work the way it is. I got to come up with a couple other solutions about how to mount it and stuff like that. But this is our first weekend out with this fridge, and it seems to be doing pretty good. So that's it.
Yep, I got my hood.
What's that, my hood?
Okay, watch your step. Can't hit. That's not what you do. You don't hit. Go say you're sorry, please.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Thank you. All right, go play. No more hitting. So, I think that's the best site. That's campsite 5, and it's got a long driveway. Not long, but long enough to fit us. And it's a short walk to the bathroom. And it's far enough away from the road where I don't think you'll hear the road, because we still hear the road, but I think it's because all the trees have lost their leaves. But campsite number 1, well, first that's number 3. That's number 3. It's got a really long driveway, but it's not level at all. Number 1 is directly next to the road, and I feel like that's super unsafe because anybody could spin out down there. It's actually in front of the sign, because the sign is there, and then you enter the campsite here. This is 4. So 5 is up the hill. 6, 7 are up there, but they're directly next to the parking lot for the trailhead to the hiking trail. And then you got, this is 8. Penny's screaming for me. 8's not bad, but it's a little unlevel. And then around there, so around the bend is 9. That's the group site. You get 2 access. You get a parking spot there, you can fit 2 cars. And then on the other side is parking, you can fit 2 cars. And there's 2 picnic benches, so you can fit a double site there. And then 10 is the one directly across from ours, across the stream. That's also a good one too, because we can actually back the camper. We could back the camper up over the wood divider for the parking lot, for the parking spot, and we can put our camper right on the. Did you walk around the circle to meet me?
Where's Penny?
She gave up and started crying.
Oh.
I think she hopefully found her way back to Dad. Dad's over there making a fire with Finn. And Penny's just crying because we left. Let's keep going. I was doing a tour of the campground.
Oh,
Which campsites do you like the best?
one that that served us breakfast.
What was that?
The one that gave us breakfast.
Oh yeah.
I like that one the best.
All right. So what are we making now?
We're gonna do chocolate
Make
cake in a Dutch oven. But
and chocolate cake.
I'm gonna just because our wood has been
Yeah.
from the rain. I'm gonna use some charcoal like I have.
What's better on a rainy day than some chocolate cake on a campfire? Nobody agrees? Okay.
Mom,
Stop it.
finger stick.
That was an accident.
It was right
Don't
there.
swing your stick, please.
Where's my stick?
On the ground. So we got our chocolate cake. So what'd you do? You had a chocolate cake box mix, and you put what?
So it is chocolate cake, evaporated milk, which is just sugar and milk, and eggs. And we're gonna try to cook it in a Dutch oven. All right. Here.
Pour it in.
Squeeze. Oh, watch your hands. Watch your leaf, dude. Why is there a leaf in there?
Thank you, Gus. Squeeze! Get it, get it, get it!
I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, or what it's gonna look like.
I think it's gonna be like a little chocolate brick, like
Gonna be what?
chocolate brick of like brownies maybe,
Like a what?
like brownies maybe.
Like a brownie?
I think it's gonna be.
Uncle Bonnie. And come on, let's go play.
All right, go play. We'll tell you when the cake's done, okay?
Okay.
No asking when it's finished. We will tell you.
3:37.
How's the refrigerator set up going? So we've been here 2 days.
Yep.
It's been running for 2 days.
Yeah, so I plugged it in the night before we left, not knowing that your extension cord was plugged into a timer. So essentially you can count that first night that night as the first night since it wasn't powered in. So what was that? That was Friday night, Saturday night, which is last night, and today, and we're still over 50%. So I think it'll last a while.
Did you charge it at all with the solar panels?
No, it didn't.
Yesterday?
We didn't have any sun. No, the solar panels only charge the Jackery. I'm not there yet. So right now I have to charge the Jackery, then I plug the batteries into the Jackery. So
charge
eventually I'll have it where the van will charge the batteries driving. The solar panels will charge it while we're parked, and campgrounds with electricity. So really, it's just, why don't you get out of the smoke since you're.
Because I don't want to move the camera this time.
So eventually we'll have 4 different sources of power for that refrigerator, which was. Yeah.
How much did it cost?
The fridge itself was $700, but the ARB that I was looking at, which was basically that same size refrigerator, was about $1,200. So that's the difference between buying just their name versus that.
What else did you have to buy to set it up?
Nothing. I had everything else. I had the batteries from the camper. So it's a little hodgepodge of everything. So the
So
DC
if you were to start
DC.
that though, if you were to build that setup, what would
I
it
don't
cost?
remember. So I don't know, because I think the batteries are about 150. Those blue tops. What's up, buddy? I'm not 100% sure because I don't remember how much the batteries were. But if I were to guess, those batteries are probably $300. The DC to DC controller was a couple $100. So I probably have $1,200 into it. But this is a battery system, whereas the ARB, you don't get any of that. You have to keep it plugged in all the time.
Oh, you hardwire it?
Yeah, not hardwire it. It just wouldn't have a battery pack. So it's kind of
So what is it hooked to in your?
It's the same way as our ARB, our refrigerator.
Oh.
Like you don't have the battery pack system.
You couldn't make a battery pack system?
I would have to make the same thing I'm doing now,
Yeah.
plus the extra $500 just spent on ARB.
Yeah.
So we'll
and
see.
the functionality of having a horizontal fridge versus
so that's
a vertical.
lot better. And also too, this is kind of trial and error for when we get to Alaska. Now I kind of have an idea of what works, what doesn't work, what we don't have to. We'll have a ground floor idea of what we kind of need instead of trying to figure out while in Alaska, because shipping is not cheap to Alaska. And it's not like you could just run down to the hardware store. Well, I say that, and there's literally a hardware store right down the road, but it's not really as stocked. So if you need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, it's a 2.5 hour. It's a day trip. It's a 5 hour round trip.
Ugh.
Yeah. So it's not like.
So we're making an off-grid house.
Yeah. So right now, I mean, essentially that's what we're doing. We're making an off-grid house.
On wheels.
On wheels. And this way, when we get there, we kind of know what will work for us and what won't work for us. The less moving parts, the better.
Yeah.
Because Alaska is not friendly to machinery, electrical. It's not friendly to any of that stuff. So the more we can just pack it up when we leave and store it on base or something like that, the easier it's going to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working. I mean, it's literally a dorm fridge in the back of a van, so.
And that's
It
way
doesn't look-
way better than a
it
dorm
doesn't-
fridge. Don't say dorm fridge, because dorm fridges are shit. That's way better than a dorm fridge.
I know, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have your cool overland appeal. All right.
Well, I am gonna somehow figure out how to slap some patches
stickers.
on
Yeah,
there.
we'll do the patches. So that's where our patches will go.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to do that. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks. Well, the boys are playing out in the rain. Penny is not. She is in the camper watching Steve and Maggie again. I love Steve and Maggie.
She's bored. She doesn't.
Yeah. She'll come out for cake.
It stopped raining.
It did stop raining. Yeah, it stopped raining. I think we're through it. Didn't say that much rain for the day. I think the rain's over.
Hopefully. I really don't want to pack up everything wet tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say the trees might sprinkle on us, but there's no leaves. There's nothing to sprinkle on us.
No. But definitely a returning campground. I would come back
yeah.
here again for sure.
Yes. Yes. I can't wait to try this in the summertime.
So this deep hole.
Deep hole for
Adams
fishing.
Cove.
Yeah.
Or Andrews Cove. What
This
is
is
it?
Andrews Cove.
Andrews Cove. That waterfall one I wouldn't go back to.
No, yeah, there's no swimming there. Moccasin Creek, there's no
Moccasin
swimming.
Creek I wouldn't go back to.
Deep hole, there's no swimming, but you can
Why can't you go swimming there?
because it was a fishing stream, a fishing river. there was no beach. It was just like you could wade out into the river to fish. There was a boat launch, but no, there was no beach there. But here, if you go down the other end, there's a nice deep area.
You feel like you could make your own wading pools here.
Yeah, I think we should try that. That'd be fun. But there's a deep area over there by the road. You can like jump off the road into the water. I think that'd be cute and fun for them.
There's a couple of campgrounds dotted along this creek, apparently.
Oh, really?
Well, the guy staying over there said there's 3 more, but they're closed because they're still doing storm cleanup from Helena. This place looked like it fared pretty well, but you could see that the water was pretty high. There's a whole bunch of deadfall trees down here backed up against the...
How long was that?
15 minutes.
That was his alarm. The timer. Yeah, you want to be the first one to try it, Finn?
No, I want it, because I'm the big one. Oh my god, I catched up the gum. Oh,
We're
God.
gonna cut the burnt part. Oh, look, we can pull it right off.
Oh.
Yeah, that burnt's not gonna taste good, guys.
No? Voila!
Cake. Yeah, give us your hands. Is it hot to touch or not? Hot.
Can you clean my
It's gonna be hot for them.
is my hand clean?
Here.
It's hot. Why is it hot?
All right, try it.
Is this
Blow on it, Finn. Yeah, that's good.
Here, Gus. Blow on it. Don't just throw it in your mouth because it's hot.
Good?
Yum.
All right. Did Dad do a good job making cake while we were camping?
Yum.
Yeah. It's hard to make cake while camping. That's not your everyday chef can do that. Dad is a very special chef.
Wow. I got catfish.
You got a catfish?
Yeah, figured out the. Whoa. Easy, boy. Why are you talking?
I didn't see any squirrels. Did you see any squirrels while we were camping?
Huh?
You did? I didn't see any. I didn't see any birds. Any squirrels.
I am see flowers. Wait, I see flowers.
You did?
It's 2,000 outside.
Two skeletons outside?
Yeah.
Wow, maybe that's why there's no squirrels. They were scared?
Yeah. Skeleton safe.
They were dancing.
Yeah, skeleton safe.
That's what the skeletons say. You're so crazy. All right, last night went really good. Kids slept.
It rained.
It rained a lot more last night, yeah. We're doing not breakfast for breakfast. Turkey sandwiches. Steve made some bread.
Fried bread.
Can you see that? Steve made some bread. There you go. What'd you do? You put it in the bag. We mixed it with water yesterday afternoon. Friday afternoon,
Maybe.
2 nights.
Forgot that I even had it. Hey.
So it was just flour and yeast,
Flour, yeast, and water.
and then we added the water and let it and mixed it up in the bag and let it
So,
sit for a day and a half. And then we just slapped it on the frying pan.
That's what's his name from Outdoor Boys?
Oh yeah, we saw Outdoor Boys do it. Yeah, it gets great. Put a little butter on it. It's good. Slow rolling it this morning. We're in no hurry. I think we're aiming for like 11 o'clock to get out of here.
Hopefully they'll sleep the whole way home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is what we're shooting for.
I really haven't dismantled anything yet. Every now and then when I get a free 30 seconds, I'll go and take something apart, but we're just drinking coffee and eating.
Luke, that's his name.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't even know what time it is. Nobody has a watch. Doesn't matter. We'll just, now that our bellies are full, again. I guess it's the second time we ate, right? Kids already ate once this morning.
They already ate this morning. Does he know about second breakfast or third breakfast?
Yeah, that's definitely a thing in our house. The fridge was great. Love the fridge.
Fridge worked out. Campsite was, probably wouldn't book this particular campsite again, but it worked in a pinch. There's other campsites here that would work a lot better.
The steps. I'm so sick of going up and down the steps in this campsite. A nice 3-hour ride home. It might be more than 3 hours.
Hey, Finn.
Because of traffic.
Watch your 2 hands, buddy.
But no hurry. We'll have to go home and unpack everything so it'll dry out. But
thank you.
we will start packing up shortly and head home, but I think that's it. Oh, you know what? When we get home and get a free minute, maybe we'll, yes,
actually
we will.
Show you the battery pack.
We will pull the battery pack out of the fridge, show you how he has it all set up.
We'll actually show the back of the van.
Disclaimer is that the wires aren't cut
it looks
and set
like
in stone.
Frankenstein's monster right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
it will look better when we finalize and put everything away. But I will, when we get home and unpack, we will open up the battery and show you where that's all at. But for now, we're gonna pack up a wet campsite.
Wet campsite?
Yep.
What?
Did you like this campground? What was your favorite part?
Oh, marshmallows.
Marshmallows? Yeah, I like how you said marshmallows and not mushrooms.
Mom,
what else is your favorite part?
Water.
Water? Don't do that.
Water.
Playing in the water?
Yeah.
You want to go play in the water again?
No.
No?
Go.
All right, Gus and Penny are watching a movie. Go watch a movie.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's one with the dogs.
So I would say that the refrigerator test was a success, although I have to come up with a new way of mounting everything. I'm not a fan of where this is right now because it's like literally on the edge, and it kept moving.
All right, you gotta sit down, Penny. Can you sit, please?
Penny, sit down.
Thank you.
Sit down. Sit. Sit. This is the future toolbox setup. So eventually my tools will go in there. And then this is the Frankenstein. So this is
how much battery is left?
20% since Thursday. Alright, so this is the Frankenstein. Alright, so all I did was basically mount everything on a board.
All right, you gotta. Daddy's
So
filming.
this is my kill, which I'm gonna turn off right now. And what we got under here is 2 blue top batteries. 110 amp hours total, which gave us
And look, I need tissue.
about 4 days of runtime. So this is the DC to DC converter down here. Look down here. This is the
Hold on. Okay, start again.
This is the DC to DC. So this will do solar. It'll do alternator. And then this is my plug-in. So this charges the battery 2 ways. This charges it 1 way.
Mommy, get out. Oh,
Whoa.
Mommy, get out in there.
You can't get out this way, honey. You gotta stay there for 1 more minute.
Kill switch. This is the... I can't remember what this thing's called. Anyway, it's got a name. It's got a real name.
Can I put a link in the description?
Sure. I don't remember what it's called. It's a gauge. It's a meter. Whatever. Anyway, it's like $50. Battery monitor.
That's not what they call it, but that's what this is called, battery monitor.
I get out in here.
All right. So, anyway, did all this, and then it's just wired to it. But this, I'm gonna clean all this up. This is not what it's gonna look like. I just don't know what it's gonna look like. But now that I know it works, that was the big thing.
Mommy.
So you just built.
Oh, this is just literally a frame. And then Milwaukee makes this pack out system, and this is like a mounting plate or something. And then these two boxes sit on here. But eventually I need to paint this, and I actually need to move. What's the matter, honey? You want to get out of the van?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's not get out of the van. Do you want me to get you down?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I don't go this way anymore. All right. So that's it. That's it in a nutshell. I want you to say.
Look at me.
I want you to say bye, everybody. Say thanks for watching.
Good job.
Good job, honey.